My name is Ayumi Dalpadado. I'm a Japanese teacher here at Davidson High School. So this afternoon I'm going to be running a Smartboard workshop, intermediate workshop for my colleagues here. The group is made up of cross-curriculum teachers, but I'm hoping that I'll be able to enthuse them in the use of the interactive whiteboard because it's a fabulous resource that I have made as part of my teaching and learning tool. So I'm hoping that this afternoon I can get my colleagues to come on board with me and start using their boards if they're not doing so already.
Ayumi, thanks for doing the workshop this afternoon. What sort of research are you going to share with the staff this afternoon?
It's actually really good timing because for the Term 2 Staff Development Day, you brought in the gadget guy and he was talking about technology moving forward, and we all got really inspired to incorporate more technology. So I thought that it's really good timing to have this workshop today. And that email you sent around to the staff about the use of electronic whiteboards in the 21st century classroom, and it talks about not just timetabling technology like a content area into period 2 this day and period 5 that day, but using it as a tool. And I know that you're getting in many more smartboards into the classroom. So and we've had quite a few new members of staff coming in, so it's probably good to have this.
So what do you hope they might get out of the workshop this afternoon?
I'm hoping, well, it is intermediate, so I'll have to see how comfortable they are with using the board, but moving on a little bit more, I'm hoping that they will learn to do a little bit more, use the board in a little bit more sophisticated way. I thought we might explore some of the Smart Gallery templates. I know that we're all very time poor and it's very difficult to sit down and make a full notebook. But I'm hoping that if I introduce the use of the ready-made templates, they might be able to take 5 or 10 minutes to create one themselves, and off they go and use it in the classroom. So it's actually encouraging staff to use the board as part of their teaching and learning tool rather than slotting it in, timetabling. And I'm really lucky because I've been able to get a lot of professional development with using the Smartboard, and I must admit, I've gone from being a non-technology person to really becoming a Smartboard fan, and I found that it's a fantastic tool for engaging students and sort of getting their attention, motivating them, and they really enjoy it. I'm hoping to enthuse you to use some of the tools and the templates rather than using it as a projector today. You can do things like collaborative learning. It is interactive, hence the name, so getting the kids to interact with it. So I did think it went well. It wasn't the session that I was expecting to do, which was more of an intermediate session. I did go back to covering some of the beginners and the basics, which I think the teachers needed. In future sessions, I would probably like to build on that, do a little bit more on using the templates, and also on more intermediate sessions like hyperlinking and linking to other pages and things like that. I know that within the school there are Smartboard users, advanced, I guess, at an advanced level. They're using it quite a lot. They do have it in their classroom, and I'd love to offer them a session where they are creating their own notebooks by utilising all sorts of resources into a smart notebook. So there are probably several more sessions that we can offer. Not everybody comes to all of the sessions, so we always do have a mixed group, but I think that's to be expected, and it's lovely to have the choice. So yeah, I'm quite happy with how it went.
What professional learning about the use of ICT for learning have you found most valuable? In what ways can ICT be used to engage students in your learning area? What professional learning about ICT would you most like to develop, and how might you achieve this?